Hello everyone, here in the Weather Centre we're continuing to track the heat wave over parts of northern South Africa, and after some morning rain in the Western Cape, things are starting to clear quickly in the province. The likelihood of rain increases for the Highveld and along the south coast later this week. Now, the satellite loop shows two cold fronts to the west, and the first one has moved through the Western Cape, bringing early rain to the province, and there's still some moisture in circulation for the central parts and in the Eastern Cape, and there were also a couple of light showers early in the day for some places. There was morning fog on the Mpumalanga, Highveld and escarpment areas, but most of that has already burnt up. Now, yesterday afternoon brought some very warm weather across much of the interior of South Africa, as we've seen since late last week. Temperatures have been rising well above 30 degrees over the northwest, the Free State and into the Northern Cape, while Gauteng has been somewhat cooler than that, although still very warm. Pretoria at 33.9 on Monday afternoon. Now, for the rest of today, we'll see continuing clearance over the Western Cape, partly cloudy conditions for the province, still some cloud cover and a likelihood for thunder showers into the central parts of the country, and by tonight it will become cloudy over parts of the Eastern Cape, and along with that, some light rain will be possible in places. A look ahead to tomorrow, and that light rain will spread up the eastern coastline, bringing cooler conditions to KwaZulu-Natal, particularly for the coastal areas of the province. Still expecting a few thunder showers onto the Highveld, and it's going to be a clear and warmer day over the western parts of the country. Now, the South African Weather Service has issued two alerts for today. The first is a warning for a high fire danger across the western interior, and the second is a special weather advisory for the continuation of the heat wave in the northwest and Gauteng for today and into tomorrow as well. Rainfall probabilities now, and there's still a chance for a few showers over some parts of the Western Cape. As I've mentioned, this area will be clearing as the afternoon goes on. Isolated thunderstorms for Bloemfontein, Mahikeng, both Johannesburg and Pretoria, as well as some parts of the Mpumalanga Highveld. Dry in the Lowveld and most of KwaZulu-Natal, and a chance for some evening rainfall over some areas in the Eastern Cape. Light winds expected today up in the northern parts of the country, moderate towards the southern interior, and a fresh to strong southwester in Port Elizabeth. Maximum temperatures now, and we see cooler air pushing in over the western parts, Sutherland at 25 and a high of only 23 for both Cape Town and George, but temperatures well into the 30s across the central and eastern parts of the country. Tomorrow morning will start off cool over the western interior of South Africa, dropping below 10 degrees for Sutherland once again, but another very warm night for Kimberley at 21, and an especially warm evening along the east coast, where it will be quite humid as well. Tomorrow afternoon brings a few thunder showers to another hot day in Gauteng, remaining quite cool along the south coast, George at 22, and on Thursday temperatures will be increasing over the western parts, although it will be somewhat cooler in Gauteng.